KCCA Council endorses bold move. Authority resolves to permit capable investors to develop, cover and upgrade drainage systems to tackle Kampala's flood crisis. This is Kampala in March 2025. Flooded roads, stranded residents, but not everywhere. Here in Nakivubo, it's a different story, thanks to a drainage upgrade led by local investor Dr. Hamis Kiggundu, in a dramatic shift that could redefine Kampala's approach to urban development. The Kampala Capital City Authority Council has resolved to empower competent local investors to design, cover and upgrade the city's outdated drainage systems under review, consideration guidance, approval and supervision of KCCA. This bold resolution, passed during a heated session on April 3rd, comes at a time when the capital is reeling from relentless floods and political turbulence. But what should have been a straightforward debate on infrastructure turned into a fiery showdown, with Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago emerging from the session battered and politically bruised, while Frank Nyakanarusa, former acting executive director of KCCA, walked away a celebrated figure. Lukwago's accusations sparked chaos and backfire. The day's drama began when Lord Mayor Lukwago accused billionaire developer Dr. Haji Hamis Kiggundu of illegally altering the Jugular Channel near Nakivubo, which he claimed was the cause of widespread flooding in March. He further demanded punitive action against Frank Rusa, alleging that the former acting ED enabled the controversial works. But it didn't take long for councillors to flip the script. Armed with official records and court documents, KCCA members swiftly discredited Lukwago's allegations. Evidence revealed that Ham Enterprises U Limited, a Dr. Kiggundu's company, submitted formal plans on December 9th, 2024, which went through proper review and were lawfully approved by KCCA. Even more damning for the mayor, the KCCA Magistrate Court had already dismissed the charges against Kiggundu in January 2025, ruling that they violated principles of corporate liability. Abuse of office, councillors slam Lukwago. One by one, council members condemned Lukwago's actions, branding his claims as baseless, malicious, and an abuse of office. Several warned that such unfounded accusations threatened to repel potential investors, especially those already delivering results. The mayor's claims are not only legally flawed, but politically driven, said one councillor. This city cannot afford leadership based on personal vendettas. Rusa, from target to trailblazer. While Lukwago was left on the defensive, Frank Nyakanarusa rose to acclaim. Councillors hailed his performance during his interim leadership from September to December 2024, particularly his oversight of the Nakivubo drainage works, an initiative that helped keep parts of the city flood-free during the heavy rains. As a show of gratitude, Rusa was awarded a certificate of appreciation. A photo shared from his office shows Rusa proudly holding the plaque, standing between the Ugandan and KCCA flags, a quiet but powerful image of restored integrity. Nakivubo's success tells a different story. Despite Lukwago's claims, the Nakivubo drainage project has become a standout success. Residents and traders in the area reported zero flooding during the March downpours, in stark contrast to submerged zones like Kawempe, Clock Tower, and Natete. The project, initiated as part of Nakivubo Stadium's AFCON 2027 readiness, was executed under challenging conditions but delivered visible results. Locals praised the improved water flow and cleaner environment, crediting both Dr. Kiggundu and KCCA for finally doing something right. A turning point, KCCA backs public-private partnerships. The biggest takeaway from the session wasn't just the political drama, but the policy pivot. Recognizing the chronic underfunding from the central government and the shrinking pool of foreign aid, the KCCA Council formally resolved to engage qualified local investors in a massive drainage overhaul. The vision: a Kampala with closed modern underground drainage systems, free from solid waste blockages and capable of handling the pressures of urbanization and climate change. Councillors cited successful models from other African cities and agreed that the future lies in strategic public-private partnerships, not finger-pointing. A new dawn for Kampala. Thursday's events may well mark the beginning of a new chapter in Kampala's urban management, with Lukwago's influence visibly shaken and leaders like Rusa gaining traction. The Council's bold resolution suggests a growing appetite for results over rhetoric. But the real test lies ahead. Can the city translate policy into action? Will investor partnerships be implemented transparently? And can political differences be set aside for the greater good? With drainages closed and solid waste dumping curbed, is a flood-free Kampala finally in sight?